Morning, good afternoon, good evening to every single one of you. How is your day going? Thank you guys, as always, for joining back to watch the video. And of course, there are lots of updates, coming up from our Nigerian Super Eagles camp. And again, it's been a while since I posted the last video. We actually played a game against Mali, which I was supposed to, offer a bit of analysis towards that one, but not really had the chance because of some unforeseen circumstances. But again, guys, thank you for joining for this video. And what a disappointing outing it was for us. Of course, we lost 2-0 for that one. I'm sure everyone is disappointed with that scoreline. Not only disappointed, for the fact that we actually conceded 2 goals without even scoring one, but for the fact that we didn't even know what we were playing. We didn't really we have any idea whatsoever about how we wanted to play. We didn't have any plans or patterns or philosophy. Really, this is sad, but it's what it is. We did not have a good approach to that game. And of course, if you saw that game, you would know that Mali completely dominated the game in terms of possession, in terms of midfield, in terms of fluidity of the game, attacking and massive defending. Mali were on point. We were just kind of, in the middle. We were just in it, trying to, trying to keep off Mali, who were just pressing and counter-pressing us. It was a really bad game for us, really. But then again, that one is gone. And of course, Finidi had one or two things to say about the match, which of course I wasn't impressed. And when he was saying that it wasn't a bad game for us, that we actually had a decent game, that we had a couple of chances that we didn't convert. Mind you, Mr. Finidi, we didn't have any shot on target. That's the reality. We didn't have any shot on target. We had 0 shots on goal, while Mali had 3 shots on goal. We had 3 shots off target. Mali had 4. And then ball possession, we had 59 of the possession. Mali had 41. But of course, ball possession don't get you wins. But generally, you see that we were very, very lacking in terms of, going forward. Dangerous attacks, we only had 21. Mali had 27. And that just goes to show you how badly we actually played on the night. Again, this brings to question, the argument that has been going on for a while, whether Mr. Coach Finidi is actually the right man, to take Super Eagles to the next level, because we know we've obviously been getting lots of appeal, lots of ex-internationals, lots of current players, obviously throwing in their support for Coach Finidi to be the man that gets the job, to replace Mr. Posero. But a question out there to you guys: do you think that Coach Finidi can actually do the job? Because personally, I don't know. I don't want to be biased in terms of saying we need a home-based coach, we need a foreign coach. What I want, and I think what Nigerians want, is someone that can actually do the job. Doesn't matter whether it's a home-based coach or a foreign coach, the person that can actually do the job. Which is why I agree with what Pastor Taribo West obviously said recently. Taribo West said that it doesn't matter who's going to be the coach, whether it's home base. All this whole noise about employ a local coach, employ this, make sure the coach is someone that knows the culture. Pastor Taribo West does not believe in this. What he believes is he wants Nigerians to back that person that is qualified, that can do that job, whether they are foreigners or they are from Nigeria. And I completely agree with him on this one. So after 2 games now, Finidi obviously losing 1, winning 1, which you might say is a decent 50-50 results, but again, do you see any sort of improvement in the way Nigerian Super Eagles are playing? Any sort of new philosophy, new pattern or style, strategy of playing? Me, for one, I've not seen that in the last couple of games, 2 games that we've played, which is of course why I'm still, trying to understand how could Finidi can actually do this job. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. This is really open for, for conversations. NFF are still, trying to get the right person that they feel is the best candidate for this job. Of course, in the previous video, I talked about how, their contract negotiation with Mr. Amunike actually hit a rock, or had a bit of a dead end, something like that. So it felt like they stopped talking with him a little while and then paid more attention to Antonio Conceição. But again, nothing is decided. NFF are still trying to get the best person for the job, and I hope they get this person, free and fair, with the right mindset, nothing like corruption. So let me know, guys, what you think about this. Does Finidi deserves this job? Does NFF need to give Finidi this job? Has he done enough to actually retain this job? Leave me down big, guys. Let me let you know that a really, sad one happened on Tuesday after during that match, and of course it's the one that concerns Moses Simon. Is now been ruled out of the season because of a very serious injury that he had in that game, actually forcing him to be substituted immediately. And now the report right now from his club side, Nantes, is that he is out of the season after rupturing his fibula. This is a sad one, of course, very sad one. Our heart goes out to Moses Simon. Of course, it's always very difficult, to see our players go on injury. If you do play football and you have injury issue, especially some serious one like fibula or ACL, you would know that life is really hard. It's not all about beautiful football. It's also very, very hard when you have just those kinds of injury. Of course, when he was being subbed off, he was literally crying to show you the extent of the injury. So our heart goes out to him, and of course we wish him his quick recovery. But the update now from Nantes camp is that he is out of the season. He actually was rushed to a nearby hospital in Marrakesh, Morocco, just to try and keep him stable, try and start the treatment on time before he's going to be taken to France. But sad one there, of course. We lost the game. We also lost our player to injury, which is like a double wahala for us. But again, we are moving on. Safe recovery for him. I'm going to move on and let you know that Victor Osimhen is now back, guys, and in contention to make appearance for Napoli this weekend on Saturday. They actually have an early match. Saturday is going to be against one of our other Super Eagles forward player, Ademola Lookman. So Napoli are going to lock horns with Atalanta, and it's going to be very interesting to see how 2 of our players actually perform on the night. We know that they are top players. When they're given the chance, they're definitely going to perform. But of course, it's so exciting to see Osimhen back again in contention to actually play this weekend after being out for a number of weeks because of that injury. He didn't have a fresh injury, just the old injury was swelling up, so they had to rest him for that one. But he's fully fit and back in training, which is obviously good news. We wish him all the best, and of course this time that he stays strong and fire until the end of the season. And another good news, guys, we have our man Victor Boniface. This man has been out of action for a really long time. I think it's up to like 4 months now. The last time he played was December. But good news, guys, is going to be back this weekend after he stepped up his recovery by joining the first team training session earlier this week. And of course we are hopefully going to see him in action, maybe coming from the bench this weekend against Hoffenheim. The match is going to be around 3:30 Nigerian time, and of course he's going to want to help Bayern Leverkusen push for that title. Of course, you know what it is. They are still leading, by Bayern Munich, and of course, Boniface is definitely going to add to that strength in their attack as they look to win their league. But that's the video, guys. Thank you for watching this one. As always, I appreciate every single one of you who tune in, who interact, drop meaningful comments, guys. the subscribers of the channel, thank you guys so much. And if you're watching not yet subscribed, I want to urge you to do so, and welcome to the community. Don't forget to let me know what you think about Coach Finidi's future in the Nigerian Super Eagles. Do you think that we can, you know, put the future, or we can put Super Eagles in his hands and trust him that he can do the job, or we can just look for the best manager, whether it's foreign or local manager? That's the update right now, guys. Thank you for watching this one. God bless your day. Take care of yourselves. Catch you in my next video. Bye.